Hey all, FrozenFoxy here, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Darkseid, brought to you on behalf of GameAnyone.com. Last time we left off, we were messing around with this radio, and apparently it was still on because I left it like that, but we're going to go ahead and reload real quick, because a lot of time has been wasted. I believe we're on LP7 here. Perfect. And if we check our watch... Oh, we've got 10:37 a.m. We are doing good on time once again. We'll go ahead and turn that radio off one more time and head out of this car. So first thing we have on the agenda is to find out what's on this microfish. But before we can do that, we technically need to go take a shower and get some pills and all that kind of stuff. And that's really annoying, because I almost just forgot about it. Yeah, Mike is really picky because he likes to have a shower before he'll go anywhere, and if his head hurts, he doesn't want to go anywhere either. Bill's here. Let's get some of those pills in us. That has to be possibly the worst water noise in any game ever. Alright, Mike. Get yourself all fixed up and let's go. And that clock ringing down there probably means that it is now 11. So we need to pick up the pace because, much like Day 2, Day 3 has a lot of time constraints to follow. Whoops. And we go to jail.
You're under arrest, Dawson. Come with me.
Yeah, and that's why you don't want to go out the front door. By the way, we're dead. And this was more or less something that I did want to show off because we get to see a different death sequence here. The cops ignore your demands for attention. I was trying to get the cop to appear at the front door, but he didn't want to appear the first time around. But he did after we took a shower that time. Probably because it was 11 and they just woke up and they were like, sounds like a good time to go out there and kill someone. But time always goes slowly when you're in jail. And that's basically, if you hit the time key, it does that. But here we are going to see a death scene. This is what happens if you're outside in the world. Oh my god, it's an alien! Well, we're screwed. And I'm guessing that's supposed to be blood coming out of Mike's mouth. You. Alright. Well, another death scene down. I'm pretty sure that there's more death scenes in this game that I'm going to miss, and I don't know if I'm really going to show those off because they're just like all over the place. Anyways, we're going to reload this, and this time we are going to do things properly instead of screwing stuff up. Because we do not want to get caught by the police. Alright, this time we're heading up the rope instead of through the front. Because I am not interested in trying to get us caught again. We already managed that. Alright. Head through our room here. And we'll get to the bathroom so that we can at least take a shower and get those pills again. This Mike is a fussy bitch. He doesn't want to go anywhere without taking a shower and having pills in the morning. Just like anyone from the 60s. Oh! Damn druggies. Alright. Let's go ahead and get out of here the correct way. We do not want to go downstairs this time. We are heading back up into the attic. And we got the clock ringing again, so it sounds like it's about 11 o'clock once again. This time, of course, we have managed to get out of this place just a tad faster if Mike would go over the edge. Mike is just being really annoying right now. So there's the cop, but we can go ahead and Metal Gear Solid it up behind him by not going in front of him. That is probably one of the Very, very few sneaking places besides the invisible headband thing. Now, before we head to the library, we need to head into Clug's, because we need to get something that he's got, and that's why we stored the money under the pillow.
Serve yourself, Mr. Dawson.
I sure will. I'm gonna take some more booze. Let's get the hell out of here. These booze will come in extremely handy in a little while. As you may or may not have noticed, there's no gas station in this town, so we have to improvise. Interestingly enough, I don't know if I already mentioned this or not, but those booze, the scotch, are actually called something slightly different depending on your version. In this version, we got scotch, but in some other versions, you'll have whiskey instead. I'm going to save this real quick because I think that the time keeps ticking while you're reading this microfiche, so I'm just going to basically do a quick reload here as necessary. Let's see, we got 11:31 a.m. We'll find out if it counts up. Better homes and cellars, home security. Many readers have sent in ideas regarding storage of valuables in the home. One of these ideas involves hollowing out the area beneath a flagstone in your cellar and concealing objects such as jewelry and even cash. This is an ingenious idea and definitely worth looking into. Ryan Ketchum. Now, Ryan Ketchum is actually some references to a couple of the people who did this game. It's a couple last names for Patrick Ketchum, who was probably the father that disowned Ash Ketchum, and that's why you don't see Ash Ketchum's father in Pokemon, because he doesn't want to be around Ash Ketchum. The guy's just really annoying. And the other one is going to be Paul Ryan, possibly a relative of Alan Ryan from BioShock. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and check our clock here. Well, it's 11:34, so we didn't waste too much time at all. So I guess the time may or may not have stopped there, which is good enough for me, so I'm not going to go ahead and reload. We're just going to keep moving on. Alright, with our newfound details, we can now, what you may or may not have figured out, check out the cellar and find something interesting. Come on, Mike, you can walk faster than that. Now, I think the main reason that Mike dies from time is because he walks too slowly. If Mike actually ran in this game, I think we wouldn't have any problems with time. I mean, he climbs up that rope pretty fast. So, I don't know what's wrong with him walking around like this, but whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and head on down into our cellar. Now, earlier in this game, we were checking the kitchen, and I believe I was about to go check the cellar, but what happened was Mike decided that it was time to go to bed, and we didn't get to figure out what was going on. That probably means it's noon right now. Yep, noon. So we're going to go ahead and save real quick because there's some stuff down in the cellar to read, and I would like to go ahead and do that. LP9. Perfect. And we will go ahead and reload this save in a little while here. But we can go check these wine flasks out here. What do you want with an empty bottle? I don't know. Maybe I'm going to fill it with something? Polypasse champagne, I think? Or Chanacue Contre... You know what? I can't pronounce French words. I'm just not that good. 1961. Not your cup of tea. Well, that's probably because it's not tea, Mike. Let's look at this barrel. These are empty red wine barrels. Let's touch it. It feels sticky with dried wine. Let's see how much time has passed. About 30 minutes just looking at that stuff. So this is the loose rock here, and surprisingly, that is the rock that he was talking about, and I didn't realize that at first. It was kind of weird. And we also get a set of keys, which are car keys that go to our car outside. Now, you would think that you'd want to immediately go to the car outside and start it up and all that kind of stuff, but actually there's something that you need to do before you go out to the car. Because if you start up the car right now, basically, well, the scotch can burn off really quickly, and because the scotch burns off really quickly, that means that coming here and wasting time doing the other things that you need to do will be enough time that there's no gas left. And that kind of screws up things. You can go back and buy another scotch from the store, but that does waste time, and we're trying our best not to waste time right now. Anyways, what we're doing at this point in time is we're taking the stone that we got out of the cellar, and we're going to go ahead and energize it over here. This thing would pretty much disintegrate anything else, so be sure that you're putting in the right thing. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem. The stone seems energized and warm to the touch. Alright, we're pretty much done here, so let's head back out of here. Come on, Mike. Let's go. Also, while we're walking around, let's go ahead and put these together. We have just combined it to make a hammer, an energized hammer. So yeah, this is our nice little hammer of Thor here. For whoever holds it, should he be worthy, will control the power of Thor. Ooh. Or just the power to break a mirror. You know, whatever comes first. This may very well be the shortest part of this entire game. Basically because I am running through here. Oh, the phone's ringing. That sometimes happens on day 2. It sometimes happens on day 3. It's kind of weird how this phone rings. I've heard it happen on different days for this last message.
Remember, anything seen in the mirror is not real. Only the mirror itself is real.
Which is total bullshit, because you do have to get rid of the spaceship on the other side so that they can't get away, and that's exactly why we don't want the fuel to burn off, because as you may or may not remember, everything that is in this world is reflected in the other world, and the car reflects the spaceship on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and fill the gas tank up with some nice scotch. Tasty scotch. Car needed a drink. We'll see if there's anything on the radio. Nope, just music. Alright. Nothing of interest. Now let's go ahead and put these car keys in here. And our car is started up. Now we need to move the hell out of here as fast as possible before the fuel runs out. We do not have the time for this, Mike. Get moving. And apparently, at least the lawn doesn't need mowing. I think it's the kind of lawn that never grows. Probably because he never waters it. Stupid Mike. He doesn't have a green thumb at all. Now, the gloves remain extremely important up until the very end of the game, and that's why we kept the gloves, because if you remember, there was a lever that I did not pull earlier when we were during day 2, I believe, and the reason for not pulling that lever was because it wasn't doing anything. But now that our car is started, this lever will work. However, if we are to pull it without the gloves, much like the other lever, it will electrocute us. Alright, let's get out of here. The ship's about to go. Engine start sequence engaged. I love this music right here. I think this is possibly the most awesome song in the entire game right here. Just this tune right there. It's kind of like the opening music, more or less. A little bit of a remix of it. Anyway, we have managed to do everything in the Dark World that we needed to do. And as you can see, Mike already knows that we have done everything that we needed to do. And let's see what time it is. It is 2:35 p.m., so we've gotten lucky and pretty much used our time very wisely. We're going to go ahead and save real quick here. And we're going to do this as, I think we are on 10? I don't remember anymore. I don't think we can go through the mirror anymore. I was going to try and go through the mirror to show off pulling one of the levers and getting electrocuted, but it didn't happen, so whatever. Let's bash the mirror and see what happens. That hammer looks way bigger than I thought it would be. Oh my god, it's a creepy woman.
I'm not really sure why I'm here, but I just felt drawn to you. I know it sounds strange, but what's even more strange is that I found these pills in my purse. It's a prescription filled to you for relief of severe headaches.
Hey!
I'm just beginning to understand.
So am I. So apparently the librarian here is the mirror image of the Keeper of Secrets in the other world. And so somehow the Keeper of Secrets in the other world has managed to tell her what she needs to give us to, I guess, fix us up. And yeah, we want to sell the house. We don't feel like being here anymore. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this Let's Play of Darkseid. Like I said, this last part is a pretty quick part, and we've managed to get through it pretty well, and we have managed to defeat the game. So I will see you all later in another Let's Play. Bye for now, everyone.